By late August 1944, the Battle of Normandy had come to a single question: could the Germans escape? The Polish 1st Armored Division pressed southeast toward Chambois. To the east, German columns streamed away under constant air attack. Between them rose a piece of ground that would decide the fate of entire armies: Mount Ormel, also known as Hill 262. When General Maczek studied Mount Ormel on a map, he saw a shape of a weapon. He named it Maczuga, the Mace. Whoever held the mace controlled the escape. On the night of August 18th to 19th, nearly 20 German divisions were still in the area. Darkness stopped the Allied aircraft attacks, and 12 German divisions slipped east. When daylight returned, so did the Allied aircraft attacks, and the German retreat slowed to a crawl. Major Jan Maciejowski of the 10th Mounted Rifles Regiment sensed what was coming. He knew the decisive fighting would be around Mount Ormel. His regiment dug in, exhausted but ready. Prisoners brought news. The Germans feared one Allied formation above all others: the Poles. That night, the Germans attacked Polish positions, probing for weakness. The 10th Regiment used a circular defense and counterattacked when necessary. At dawn on August 20th, after heavy artillery preparation, 19 German tanks advanced to point-blank range. No maneuvers, just fire. Polish gunners destroyed tank after tank at close range. Without tanks, German infantry was left exposed, cut down by machine gun fire. What followed this defeat was stunning. Entire German companies surrendered. Senior officers gave up their weapons. General Otto Elfeld handed his pistol to a Polish second lieutenant, Antoni Położyński. The Poles were running out of ammunition and supplies could not reach them. Polish headquarters did not know how isolated the unit had become. Only when American troops finally arrived near Chambois that afternoon did relief begin. One last German attack came at dusk, failed, and faded into darkness. The 10th Mounted Rifles had held. In one day, they captured over 1,000 prisoners and shattered repeated breakout attempts. Hill 262 itself became the focal point of the battle. On August 19th, Polish tanks and Podhala riflemen captured the northern part of Hill 262 almost without resistance. From the summit, Polish gunners looked down on the German escape route. At 12:40 p.m., they opened fire. The nearest German column was only 50 meters away. Missing was almost impossible, and there was no escape. Tanks, trucks, and soldiers were caught in the killing zone. For half an hour, the Poles poured shells into the valley, turning retreat into catastrophe. The Germans responded with rockets and anti-tank fire, but their shots flew too high and over the Polish position. Polish fire grew more deadly and only stopped when ammunition ran low. By nightfall, the Poles realized something was wrong. The Germans had slipped behind them, and below, German columns still moved. Polish commanders could see the entire valley filled with German units, trapped but still moving. The Poles were the cork in the bottle. If they failed, the bottle would empty. There was no question of retreat. Polish commanders made the only possible decision: hold and fire everything available to slow down the Germans until relief arrived. The night passed under tension. Germans dug in along nearby roads. Mortar fire harassed Polish soldiers and communications failed. Men slept in fragments as 2 weeks of continuous fighting weighed on every soldier. At dawn, Polish armor and infantry attacked south to secure the second part of Hill 262. Progress was slow. Wrecked German vehicles blocked the road, and German fire came from every direction. By afternoon, all Polish units on both sides of Hill 262 were unified under one command. German assaults continued, battalion-strength attacks with tank support, but each one failed. By evening, Polish positions still held, but supplies were gone. They waited for the Canadians for support. They did not arrive that night. The Germans attacked again in darkness and failed. On August 21st, near midday, Canadian armor reached the outskirts of Hill 262. At 2 p.m., the first supply convoy arrived. The Battle of Hill 262 was over. Hundreds of Germans dead, thousands captured, and dozens of tanks destroyed. Polish losses were heavy, but small compared to the destruction inflicted. At Hill 262, the Poles did not just block a road. They sealed the fate of a German army group. The cork in the bottle held, and the Battle of Normandy was won.